the human chest acts like a supported target. So I'm going to emulate that supported target with ribs. Yeah, this is pig bone, ribs, flesh, some fat here. I'm going to put some elastic rubber, which you can see it's not easy to be pierced by the tip of this knife, and this to emulate the human skin. And then I will place a t-shirt, cloth and some jeans on top of that to emulate clothing. And now let's throw this knife to see if it can pierce through all these layers. Now you can see this is an average sized camp knife. It's really the size of my palm, so it's not the biggest that I have. The tip is also not the sharpest and not the best for penetration. It just simulates what will happen if I would throw this knife against a living target when I'm camping. So it passed all the way through. Now let's see with the Glock 78. This is an affordable military knife which is far below that 300 grams threshold. It weighs only 206 grams. Let's see if it can still pierce. Okay, let's see what happened. So it pierced through the jeans cloth, through the t-shirt, through the elastic rubber, and through the bone. Okay, let me pull this out and see how deep it went. Yeah, you can see it went also pretty deep into the wood behind all this, and I feel you can see this rib is broken here. It bends from where the blade has entered. Now I'm going to do it different. I have this full pig foot which has also the thick pig skin, and it's raw meat, so unprocessed. You can see by hand it doesn't pierce too easily. Also the Glock, if you are just pressing like this, is not going into too deep. Let's see from a throw. So let's test again, first with the Glock and then with this one, which is bigger and heavier and is beyond that 300 gram threshold. Actually this one weighs 415 grams, this weighs 206 grams, so this is half the weight of this. First the Glock. Okay, it went all the way through. Yeah, but I haven't hit here where it is the thickest part. It went a little bit lower. I will try again to go there. It is also very hard stuck into the wood. So this was a deep penetration. Okay, let's see the damage now. Okay, so I'm just getting this knife to cut everything and see what the actual damage is. So it went all the way through the pig skin, it went through the fat tissue, through the entire muscle. Let me cut down more and then to see. So here we have all this muscle and we have the ribs that have been just dismantled. You see the ribs here broken. See? So I need to pull out the Glock and then we can also see the tip of the knife went all the way through the wood, and I think it was about 1 or 2 centimeters deep into the wood as well. So this is a knife that is not even above that 300 grams threshold, and it can still pierce like this, and the tip is intact. Now I'm going to throw again with the camp knife. This time I'm going to put a double layer of ribs and again this thing plus the clothes. So 1 layer, 2 layers, and then this one like this, and then putting a double layer of jeans plus this. So putting everything here on top. And now I'm going to throw this, see what happens. Yeah, of course, it gets through it like butter. Yeah, you can see what happened here. Yeah, here it went all the way through all these layers without joy. Yeah, now these are the ribs. Yeah, this is bone, so it passed through 3 ribs and broke everything like this, and the clothes and everything. And you can also see the piercing through the thicker part of the skin, flesh and everything. So for all the guys who are just wondering whether knife throwing is lethal or not, guys, be very careful. That's it. Goodbye. always clean the forest after you are working.